Hey ladies, it's Beth from Be Styled with a hoarse voice coming to you live for Tipsy Tuesday. I missed last week. I came back from Notre Dame from my South Bend weekend with my family. Not last weekend, the weekend before. And that Monday I woke up with a cold and I've been kind of fighting it ever since. And I thought I kicked it and now it's still hanging on, but I'm fine. I sound worse than I feel. I feel like I'm in like a fishbowl though. But anyway, in an effort to not skip 2 weeks, I always say when you got a habit going, it's okay if you miss one day, but don't miss that second day, you know? In the same case with Tipsy Tuesday, I missed 1 week. I don't want to miss 2 weeks in a row. So here I am, for better or worse. We'll see how it goes. I've got some really bold lips going too. Anyway, today I'm talking about 6 style rules that I think we can re-look at and break, all right? Some of these are going to be obvious. Some of them might not be. It all depends on where you're coming from. But I'm going to bang out the first 3 basically with what I have on, okay? The first one, I think we all would agree that it hasn't been a rule for many years, and that's the whole don't wear white after Labor Day. All right, I wear my white jeans, you know, all year round. I mean, I don't wear white jeans, especially these are slightly cropped. I don't wear white jeans in the dead of winter. I live in New England. I don't wear them on cold, rainy days. But if it's a beautiful fall day and it's in the 50s or 40s or 60s, I would definitely wear white jeans. But the point is, a lot of you live in areas where it's you know, warm enough to wear cropped and white jeans all year round, and there's no rule that says you can't. All right, I do think it's a good idea to balance off the white jeans with, you know, if you're in fall or winter, change your shoes and your top to give a nod to the fall, whether it's a deeper, darker color, deeper, darker pattern, darker shoes. I mean, you're not going to wear your linen white pants unless you live in Florida maybe or Arizona, but your you know, really thin cotton white pants, especially in New England. But a thick, heavy denim is a go. All right. Now, if you're not a big, if you know, you live where I live, or you're not a fan of white denim for whatever reason, an even better choice, I think, this past spring and summer, I saw a resurgence or an insurgence, like a rise in ecru denim versus stark white. You can see it's close. I'm wearing, what I have on is stark white. These are an ecru off-white. These I would wear in the dead of winter because they're full length, they're wide leg, they're a heavy denim. These are from Target and they are kind of a viral jean. They've been available and fully stocked in many colors for months and months, which makes me think they're very popular. They are, though, very high rise. On me, they're high rise and they're very wide leg and they are long. I will say I got them in pink this summer. And Amazon, I went to return them and Target told me to keep them, I guess, because they were on for clearance. Anyway, I would cut them, and they're very easy to cut these. So if these are if you're interested in these and they're way too long on you, they're easy to cut and it won't mess up the silhouette of the jean. But if you're really petite and you don't like high rise, these are not for you. But otherwise, they're worth a try because they're a great jean, and all the influencers are wearing them, and they're very popular, and they're very inexpensive. Okay, so white jeans. The other thing, what did my mother always say? What did your mother always say? You don't wear navy and black together, and you don't wear brown and black together. Like, not camel. I mean, I think we can all agree we've been wearing camel or shades of tan and black together since the beginning of time. Like, that's like the most classic color combination. I'm talking about wearing like a dark brown with black. This was something back in the day we would never do. Well, now, ladies, and same with navy and black, now it is considered extremely chic, extremely in line with the whole quiet elegance trend that's really pretty cool. And I think it works as long as you do it intentionally. Now, I'm not talking about when you know, the big joke where we used to go, back in the day when I used to go to an office and you'd show up at work with a navy blue pump on with your black pump because you couldn't tell the difference in the dark. I'm not talking about that. It's not a free-for-all. I'm talking about intentionally pairing black with navy, which in the past I wouldn't have done, but I absolutely love it. Especially if it's not a black, dark navy. There's got to be a little bit of contrast, and same with the brown. A little bit of contrast so you can see the difference. And it just provides a really chic, cool look. So there's no longer any need to go around, like back when we would buy a navy blue dress. Remember back in the day, we'd go around thinking, oh, now I got to go buy navy blue pumps. Like, what a pain. And then the blues don't match. You don't have to do that anymore, ladies. If you're wearing a navy blue dress, yes, you can wear your black pumps and you're going to be great. And you could even carry a black bag. And then, you know, add some jewelry, some silver or gold, and it'll be great. Now, you don't have to wear, you could get a navy blue shoe if you really wanted to, or you could wear a metallic shoe, or you could just wear a nude to you shoe. So there's like no color at all. But if it works with the dress, a black shoe with a navy dress or a navy suit or navy trousers, absolutely. In fact, I think I would probably, especially in the winter and the fall, I'd wear a black, you know, suede pump or boot with a pair of navy blue trousers, even before I did tan, especially if everything else was dark, just to keep that sleek darkness. So yes, brown and black, navy and black, good to go. Just be intentional about it and try it on and take a picture and make sure it works, and your eye will get used to the idea. Okay, so that's numbers 1, 2, and 3. We're almost halfway there. Number 4 is back in the day, and I remember saying this back in the day. I've been at this since like 2014, I think, believe it or not. That's 10 years. You know, I used to always say, like, don't be matchy-matchy. Like, being matchy-matchy was always a big don't. And in a lot of respects, it still is, but there are exceptions now. There was a time not that long ago that even matching suits were kind of like, oh, no. Break them up, separates, wear like a colored blazer and a solid suit bottom. Don't wear matching. Well, now matching suits are very on trend. What else is very on trend with matching? My absolute favorite trend of all time, next to like sneakers being popular, are matching sets. I am on a mission to find the best matching sets. Like, yes, they're great for loungewear, they're great for athleisure, but they're also so chic looking. And it's a way to wear athleisure or basically pajama-like clothes in a way that's very chic and appropriate. And I have tried and returned a lot of them. So far, what do I have for you in my possession? I have one that it's sold out so quickly because it's so popular. It's coming back in October. It's called the Book Club set from Cabby. It's luxe. It's fabulous. And these pants could be worn very dressy. I could put these on, I have, with like a blazer and heels or booties. When worn as a set, I like to keep it a little more casual. I might add a denim jacket. I like to put a white t-shirt under it. Or I like to wear a white button down under this because this color against my face isn't the best, but by adding a white button down under it, it just makes it great. And then I wear my white Zambas sneakers or a pair of loafers, and you can't feel it through the camera, but this is not junk. This is not gonna pill, and it's I'm losing battery. And it's very high quality, but it is machine washable and it is soft as butter. And it'll be back in October. The Book Club. It's called the Book Club set. But what else do I have? On an affordable basis, I just found this, and I'm on the fence about it. This would be better for people who like a lighter weight, and I like the ribbed in it. This is from Amazon. All this stuff is linked above. Comes in a million colors per Amazon. It is a quarter zip, kind of loose. And then the reason I got this is because it's full length pants. I was looking for a full length option, and they're just drawstring. And do they have pockets? Yes, it has pockets. Okay, so that's a good option. It's going to be long though. It's going to be long on you if you are petite. I am 5'8". My doctor confirmed yesterday. Some tried to tell me I'm 5'7". She told me I was 5'8", so I told her thank you. And they come to the top of my foot, like they're right top of they're full length on me. They're not hitting the ground, but they're not cropped at all. But for you petites, I did try the Amazon Frank and Eileen inspired, it's the Carmel travel set. And I'm sure the Frank and Eileen one is incredible. It's also $410. There is an Amazon one, and I tried it, and it's so similar. It's, I don't know, $40, $50 tops for the set. So it's a travel set. It's something you might want to save your money on, and it's cropped. I thought it was too short for me. It hit me like this high above my ankle. It doesn't give the inseam measurement on the website on Amazon, but my guess is it's probably in like the 24-inch range is my guess. Again, it's linked. I called it the Frank and Eileen inspired set, but that's a great set. I tried it in navy, and it was really cute, just too short on me. Then I have one more to show you that's from a new to me brand that's part of Talbot's, and I didn't know they existed. And this will be for when I'm hunkered down here in the winter. So this is for you cold weather people. Ha ha! And it's really good. It's a match. It's gray. It's like sweater material. It's organic cotton, and it does have some polyester and spandex. So it's stretchy, and it's wide leg, and it would work for petites because it is cropped on me, but it's not too cropped. It's like this high above my ankle. If you're interested, on the website, they probably give the inseam. If not, I can find it out for you. I'll measure it. But anyway, it's this sweatery material. But at first I thought, oh, it's going to look awful. It really doesn't. It's cute. I'll take a picture sometime and show it to you ladies. And then you can get the matching sweater, which is a great, same material, but it has cabling in it, pattern in it. And I'll wear this. I don't have a pullover in this dark charcoal. I'll wear this separately as well, but it's a luxe set, and I would wear it out with I'd wear it with my black tall booties. I'd throw these on with it because the bottom of the pant will come to here, and throw on a cool coat, and I'd go out in public, definitely in it. So matching sets. In case you've missed the memo, those are very popular. But what are we not matching? This just gets into my personal preference. I'm going to talk next about matching belts and shoes and bags. But the other thing is something that I notice, especially with women of our age, is the temptation to get like a pattern blouse, a beautiful pattern blouse, and then look at the pattern and say, oh, it has this salmon color pink in it, and oh, I need to get salmon color pink pants. Or I have salmon pink pants, and I'll match this floral blouse with the salmon pink pants. It can work, of course, but be wary of that. If you're trying to look more modern and more sophisticated and more elegant, that can start to look a little contrived, is my personal opinion. Again, just my personal opinion. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling it like I see it. And if you look around, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, go to certain places where women hang out, and you'll see that that's a common formula that's employed, and it can look really dated. So I would say if you have a beautiful floral blouse that you love, pair it with a neutral bottom. Pair it with your white jeans, your denim jeans, your khaki pants. And let the floral stand on its own. And then if you have salmon pink pants that you love, absolutely wear them, but wear them with a white t-shirt and a pair of white sneakers, and you'll look fantastic. But you don't have to pair them together just because they match. So that's my one matchy match caveat. The other one is that I think we've all heard this a million times too. It doesn't need to be resaid, but you know how it used to be that you'd get earrings and necklaces and bracelets that all kind of matched. They were the same. Don't do that. Break them up, split them up, or don't buy the whole set. Just get one, and then just mix and match with what you already own. Especially if it's an elaborate necklace, go simple with the earrings, and vice versa. But don't have them all match, like with the stones, and don't do that. That's my opinion. Okay, wear what you like. Now let's talk about matching. Talking about belts, shoes, and handbags. This is again this is all up to what you like to do, but this is just my opinion. And I don't think there's no real hard and fast rule. There used to be that the rule was you match, and I think men's probably still do this, their belt and their shoes. And in our case, our handbags. And yes, if you happen to have, if you happen to have a pair of shoes and a bag that match, and I actually do have the Tory Burch reversible belt that one side is this color, that's a great look. It is fantastic. Like I would wear the white jeans, the navy, and then I'd put that cone, let's call it like caramel colored belt with the caramel colored shoes, caramel colored belt, and that would be fantastic. But that's not always realistic. You're not going to have, and I don't recommend you have a belt that matches all your shoes, a bag that matches all your belts. That's not realistic. And it would just get, if you try to do that every day, you're going to start to look, it's going to look contrived, in my opinion. So what do I recommend? I recommend that they blend. Well, one thing, I mean, I have this belt that's both black and brown. So it kind of, I mean, with this, I can wear this bag or a black bag. I can wear black shoes, or I can wear tan shoes with this, or I can wear brown boots with this. So a belt like this can kind of cheat the system, right? But the point is you want them to blend. So here's an example of what would not work, in my opinion. I have this great, clearly taupe handbag. So I would personally not carry this bag if I was wearing these shoes. To me, this is a very warm tan. This is a very cool taupe. So you want your temperatures to match. So if you're familiar with color theory and all it's just it being, and from a very basic standpoint, tans like this are very warm. This is a cool taupe. So I instead would wear with this bag, since I don't have actually taupe shoes per se, somewhere I might, but on a day like today, I would just wear black shoes. And here I would probably just, in this case, if I was wearing what I had on and I was going to wear my black shoes and carry this bag, I would skip a belt because I don't have a taupe belt. Or I'd put on a black belt. Actually, yeah, I'd put on a black belt, a solid black belt. I would take the belt I have on and put on a black belt. But you don't always have to wear a belt. And they don't always have to match exactly, but they should ideally blend or not clash. Black is sort of the wild card. Is that the right word? Black works with everything, I think. You could carry a black bag and wear these shoes. You could carry a black bag and wear these shoes. You could, I forgot I had these. These are my taupe shoes. This is a great combination. It's not exact, but they're in the same cool color family. But black can go either way. It can go warm or cool. Wow, I made that much more complicated than it had to be, but I get that question a lot. Here's one more personal preference. I have a red leather bag. It's a crossbody and a satchel. It's in the other room. I don't have it with me, but it's a statement bag. And when I carry that red bag, do I wear red shoes? No, I don't. I do own a pair of red pumps, but I wear them very infrequently. And I would personally not carry a red bag and wear red shoes unless it was very intentional. Like maybe I was wearing head to toe black and I was going to a party and I wanted to that was going to be my statement, the red bag and the red shoes. And then I'd probably wear a red lip too. But on an everyday basis, if I was just wearing, let's say I'm wearing jeans, and let's say I was wearing a denim on denim look, because that's another rule that we're breaking. I talked about this one 2 weeks ago. Denim on denim is very in style. So let's say I was wearing a chambray shirt and denim jeans, and I said, I think I'm going to carry my red bag. Would I then need to put on a red belt? Definitely not. I'd probably keep this belt on, or wear a tan belt, or no belt maybe, or a leopard belt. But I wouldn't wear a red belt, and I wouldn't wear red shoes personally. Could it look good? Yes, it absolutely could. But I think it can start to look, again, the word contrived or just kind of forced. I like to be a little more relaxed, a little more, so red bag, red shoes on a casual everyday basis, I think I would pick one or the other. I like when you hear about a pop of red, and you could fill in red for any other color. A pop of color, I like it to be just a pop, just one little pop that kind of makes sense, but you don't have to then carry it all throughout your outfit. Is again my opinion. Okay. I think I had one last thing. Oh, one last rule. I'll make this one quick. Another question I get, because wide leg jeans are so popular now, wide leg pants, trousers. I mean, by that I mean those wide leg. These are an example of truly wide leg jeans. These are wide leg pants, or an example of a pair. They're flowy, but they're technically wide leg and they're full length. I used to say, till I was blue in the face, I would say unequivocally, when you wear wide leg pants or even boot cut, you got to wear some sort of heel. I still stand by the fact that in a perfect world, it might look better, but it's no longer the rule. In fact, it's very modern looking now to wear, wait for it, a flat shoe, even a sneaker, a modern sneaker, not your running shoes that you wear to the gym, but like a cool sneaker with full length wide leg pants. I'm still getting there. But I see it now because I see it everywhere, and my eye has adjusted to it. But it takes getting used to. But now I see it does look incredibly cool. I think a sneaker, a loafer, like I have my lug sole loafers, or just a basic loafer like this. Even a Mary Jane can look good. You don't want the pants dragging on the floor. You want them to hit, above the ground, so they're, and you don't want them to be puddling all over. You don't want them to be too long, in other words. But you can wear a flat if you want to. If that's what your feet want, there's no longer the rule that you can't wear wide leg pants just because you can't wear heels. So that's going to be good news to some people. Yes, wide leg pants, if you are petite, cannot always be your friend. They can make your legs look shorter. There's no question. But there are ways around it where you don't have to wear the widest legs available. Like these from Target are pretty wide leg. A wide leg pant in a drapey material, absolutely, if you're petite, you can wear. You're probably going to have to either get them hemmed or buy them in petite sizing, but you can absolutely wear them, and you can wear them with a flat shoe. It's better if the shoe has a little bit of a almond toe or pointy-ish toe. That's going to help. But yes, and the other thing you're going to want to do, especially if you're petite, or really for anyone, if you're wearing the wide leg pants, especially with flats, but no matter what, is you want to keep the top shorter. It doesn't have to be a crop top, doesn't have to be completely tucked in, but you don't want it to be hanging down to here, because then you've created a half and half. You remember, the 1/3, 2/3 rule. That's a timeless rule where you want your outfit to be, 1/3 and then 2/3. If you're wearing wide leg pants and a long top that stops here, you're going to be 1/2, 1/2, and it's not going to be good. So keep your top shorter. Do a loose like this. Like I'm all undone here, but this works. I just tucked in a little bit in the front. Or if that bothers you, like it would have bothered my dear mother Mary, you could tuck it all the way around and then just blouse it out. It doesn't have to be skin tight, but just with wide leg pants, keep your top a little bit shorter. And if you don't tuck at all, that's fine. There are lots of tops that will stop, that you can wear untucked. This is not one of them. This is a very old top, but that would just stop at the right length for you, probably around your hip bones. Okay? So yes, wide leg pants with flats, with sneakers, knock yourself out. Have fun. And that's it for today. If I didn't link anything that I talked about and you're interested in it, just comment below, or any questions. And enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see you next week. Bye.